Welcome to Trivia Mind. This is general knowledge, what everyone should know. This quiz has trivia, multiple choice, true or false, and fill in the blank. Are you ready? Let's go. At the center of the Earth, which metal is found most? Iron. Interesting fact. The Earth's core is roughly 85% iron. True or false? A group of flamingos is called a flock. False. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Complete the quote. To be or not to be, that is the blank. To be or not to be, that is the question, from William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Mixing red, blue, and green paint makes what color? A. Muddy brown. B. Murky black. C. Deep purple. It's A. Muddy brown. How many elements are on the periodic table? 118. What year was the first Apple iPhone released? – 2007. Interesting fact. The first iPhone had no GPS or video capability. True or false? Goldfish have a memory span of 3 seconds. False. Goldfish can remember for up to 3 months. Complete the quote. That's one small step for man, one giant blank for mankind. Neil Armstrong said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Lady Gaga's real first name is what? A. Melissa. B. Ashley. C. Stefani. It's C. Stefani. What is the most used spice in the world? Black pepper. Which country drinks the most coffee per capita? It's Finland. Interesting fact. Coffee is technically a fruit. True or false? A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. That's true. Venus rotates on its axis slower than it revolves around the sun. Complete the quote. I came, I saw, I blink. Julius Caesar said, I came, I saw, I conquered. Who is the top American gold medalist in Olympic history? A. Simone Biles. B. Michael Phelps. C. Venus Williams. It's B. Michael Phelps with 23 gold medals. The Declaration of Independence was signed in which city? It was Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Yep, Michelangelo. Interesting fact, the Sistine Chapel is over 540 years old. True or false? The smallest human bone is in the ear. True. It's the stapes, located in the middle ear. Complete the quote. You miss 100% of the blank you never take. Wayne Gretzky said, "You miss 100% of the shots you never take." In Disney's Tangled, what is Rapunzel's weapon of choice? A. A frying pan. B. A sword. C. A rolling pin. It's A. A frying pan. In Star Wars, what is the name of Han Solo's ship? It's the Millennium Falcon. What is the strongest muscle relative to size in the human body? The jaw muscle. Interesting fact, the jaw muscle can close with up to 200 pounds of force. True or false? The New York Marathon is the largest marathon in the world. That's true. Complete the quote. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% blank. Thomas Edison said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." How many TikTok videos are watched every day? A. Over 5 billion. B. Over 1 million. C. Over 1 billion. It's C. Over 1 billion. Which country has the largest population of tigers? India. Who is the longest-serving judge on American Idol? Randy Jackson. Interesting fact, American Idol introduced the first coast-to-coast live vote simulcast. True or false? Blood is blue inside the body. That's false. Complete the quote. Well blank is better than well said. Benjamin Franklin said, "Well done is better than well said." What is the most popular pizza topping in America? A. Sausage. B. Pepperoni. C. Mushrooms. B. Pepperoni. Take Me Out to the Ball Game is typically sung during which inning of a baseball game? The 7th inning. What year was the first moon landing? (1969). Interesting fact, 650 million people watch on TV as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin explored the moon. True or false? Russia shares a border with more countries than any other nation. That's true. Complete the quote. Do what you can with what you blank where you are. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." How long did it take for the Titanic to sink? A. 2 hours and 40 minutes. B. 4 hours and 15 minutes. C. 1 hour and 20 minutes. A. 2 hours and 40 minutes. In the Harry Potter series, what sport did Harry play? Quidditch. What is the most watched YouTube video of all times? Baby Shark Dance by Pinkfong. Interesting fact, Baby Shark Dance has been viewed over 16.4 billion times. True or false? Canada has more lakes than any other country in the world. True. Complete the quote. The greatest wealth is to live blank with little. Plato said, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. The Amazon River flows into what body of water? A. Pacific Ocean. B. Caribbean Sea. C. Atlantic Ocean. C. Atlantic Ocean. What is the name for a group of porcupines? A prickle. Where were French fries invented? Belgium. Interesting fact, French fries were invented in the 1600s. True or false? The Great Wall of China is visible from space. False. Complete the quote. Blank is the most important thing in the world. Diana, Princess of Wales, said, family is the most important thing in the world. What was the first country to use paper money? A. Russia. B. China. C. India. B. China. What year did the American Civil War end? (1865). Who was the first president to live in the White House? John Adams. Interesting fact, John Adams was a founding father and the second president of the USA. True or false? White chocolate is a type of chocolate. False. Complete the quote. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're blank. Henry Ford said, if you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. What is the most expensive spice in the world? A. Saffron. B. Cinnamon. C. Vanilla. A. Saffron. What is the dot over a lowercase I and j called? Tittle. Thanks for playing Trivia Mind. Trivia Mind puts out a new video every week, so click that subscribe button so you don't miss out. If you liked this video, click on one of these for more trivia fun.